We begin here at 6 with the heavy haze hanging over the area, making it tough to see in some places like here, the Mario M. Cuomo Bridge, Tappan Zee, known to locals. The haze from those wildfires in Canada prompting an air quality alert. And now some areas are dealing with heavy rain and strong wind. The skies opened up here in Hell's Kitchen in just the last hour. Here's a live look from the top of the Empire State Building. You can see the haze. You can see some of the raindrops there on the camera lens. We have team coverage. Naveen Dhaliwal has more on the air quality concerns for today and tomorrow. Let's begin with meteorologist Scott Padgett and our forecast, Scott.
It's been quite active, Christine, and everything that you were mentioning, and you can still see this live look outside in our immersive studio. Some raindrops on the lens there, and I'm still tracking some storms on the radar. Let's take a look at the first alert radar right now. And as you're taking a look at it, the heaviest rain now working its way offshore through parts of Long Island, but still along Long Beach. Coney Island seeing some rain still sticking around. But as we look back to the west just a bit more, because of the rain that fell in a short amount of time, there still is a flood advisory in effect till 7:45. Again, for Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Union, and then also for Passaic County. We saw the rain making its way from the northwest down to the southeast. These strong to then severe storms, dropping a large amount of rain and winds gusting up to near 40 to 50 miles per hour. Don't have any damage reports. And it's just a thin area that we saw these storms hold together, and they are dying out over the last couple of hours. So still in the city, we have some raindrops on the lens there, but look at the temperature difference, down to 77 degrees. Calm winds we reported in Central Park were just about 15 to 20 minutes ago. We had winds gusting up to 25 to near 30 miles per hour. So temperatures 80 in Newark to 83 in Jackson Heights, widening out the view where we have not seen the rain. Look at this. It's 84 in Somerville to 96 in Toms River, but north of this frontal boundary moving in, we're in the mid 70s in Monticello. But we have a first alert weather day. Yes, one for today because of the dangerous heat, but tomorrow it's because of the poor air quality. We're going to be seeing hazy, smoky skies, air quality index up at 200 or higher than that, unhealthy for all. And because of that, there is an air quality alert for all of the tri-state through Thursday. Christine, coming up, we'll have more on how long this smoke is sticking around and another first alert weather day Saturday because of more rain that's in the forecast.
Okay, Scott, thank you. If you were outside today, you may have thought about those orange skies from the summer of 2023. Now, the air quality isn't expected to get as bad this time, but you should be taking precautions. Naveen Dhaliwal live in Columbus Circle with more on that. Naveen?
Yeah, Christine, health officials say that heat is the biggest silent killer. And if that wasn't enough, now we're dealing with smoky conditions, making the air quality even worse. The heat is on and the smoke is layering up.
It's a little crazy. If you look closer, like the air is not even look that clear.
The Office of Emergency Management has issued an advisory alerting New Yorkers about deteriorating air quality. This is due to smoke coming from wildfires up in Ontario, Canada.
I just noticed it myself. Yeah, I can feel it.
You can feel it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In your throat and your lungs?
Yeah, I feel it in my throat, and it's I can kind of smell it. It's worse than I expected.
The city's health commissioner is sounding the alarm, warning anyone with sensitivity to air pollution, that includes older adults, children, people with breathing difficulties, to stay indoors and remain in air conditioning.
When it comes to the air quality advisory, what we know is people who are most at risk are folks who have pulmonary conditions, things like asthma, COPD. The actual air quality itself can be a trigger for these underlying pulmonary conditions.
For those who must spend time outside, the health commissioner says a well-fitting mask can help reduce exposure to harmful smoke particles.
We understand that KN95s and N95 masks actually are very protective. There are some specific groups that are high priority, or groups that are more susceptible to having the air quality be a trigger for them. And those are the groups that we think it's important to get the masks ready for.
And if you don't have air conditioning, there are over 600 cooling centers that are open in all 5 boroughs. Those centers are expected to be open tomorrow, as well as we're expected to get another hot day. We're live at Columbus Circle. Naveen Dhaliwal, CBS News, New York. Christine.
Good information there, Naveen. Thank you. And for everything you need to know about the high heat and the air quality alerts out there, also resources including cooling centers, go to cbsnewyork.com.